Christoph, it was a late rally from the team tonight, but unfortunately we're out of the cup. So what is your assessment of tonight's game?
I think overall the performance was alright. I think we can be happy with what we put on the pitch. Obviously we can't be happy with the result. Still, it's a decent performance. I'm just pleased to see that we stayed in the game for a very long time, right until the end, or that we got back in the game after being 2-0 down, because when you're 2-0 down at Anfield at halftime, that can go anywhere basically. But I'm happy the guys showed character, and obviously Lucas scored a great goal to get us back in the game. And I love to see how brave we were, certainly second half, pressing them high. I sometimes feel like it's good for us if we're thinking we got nothing to lose and then we can just commit. I think we're always better when we do it that way, when we're on the front foot, because even though we were pressing high and we were risking it a bit more, I think last 30 minutes they still didn't have 3 or 4 clear-cut chances. Yes, they have their counters, but we defended them in the end. So I think that should show us we can afford to be brave and press high and trust that we can still defend it at the back. I think that makes us a better team.
How pleasing was it to see the fight that the team showed in the end? Because at 2-0, some teams might have down tools and stopped trying, but we kept going, created some good chances towards the end and nearly nicked an equaliser.
I'm happy that there was never the attitude where we're thinking, oh, we're 2-0 down, we have to focus on the league, so you just give it away. I'm happy to see that we showed character, not just in the second, I think throughout the whole game we did. So I'm very pleased with that reaction, and I think that we have to take the positives from that going into the league now for our last games for the league season.
Yeah. And in terms of the goal, Lucas Rupp, it's a nice moment for him, only his second goal for the club. Obviously he's had injuries this season like yourself, so for him personally it's a nice moment.
Yeah, so pleased for him. He's been working so well when he was in rehab. He was very keen to be back fit as soon as possible, and I think he just had 1 or 2 training sessions before the Southampton game. He was one of the subs being used. He played most of the game today. He scored a goal. I think that shows is important for us as well. I think we need a player like him on the pitch. He can really affect our game in a very positive way, which he did today. He got us back in there, and I think we'll definitely lead him for the remainder of the season.
And for yourself as well, obviously your first minute since August. It's been a difficult period for yourself, I'm sure, in terms of injuries, but how pleasing is it to get some minutes under your belt tonight for a club that you love quite a lot?
Yeah. Well, I'm very, very pleased just to get those 90 minutes under the belt. As you said, it felt good to be back out there. I enjoyed the reception I got from the supporters before the game, and also the appreciations after the game. That's what we are. That's what I'm playing for. I think everybody knows how much I appreciate being here, and I appreciate given the chance to play on that level. And I'm just very, very happy that finally I can do that on the pitch again and not just in the gym.
Yeah, exactly. And a final word for the supporters. Obviously, it's a late kick-off tonight. It's a long way to come as well. So they stuck behind the team all day. Unfortunately, we couldn't give them the result that they were hoping for. But what is your sort of message to them as they travel home tonight?
Well, 11 days ago when we travelled here and there was a storm, we couldn't fly, so we travelled on the coach. It's a long travel. I'm pleased we just had to do it one way and not both ways. So I can only half imagine what they are going through just to see us play here. I'm just happy we gave them a good fight to see. I hope they'll be pleased with the performance, not with the outcome. And I'll just thank them for their support, and I hope we can keep that going throughout the end of the season, because we need that. That's what will carry us. And that's what can be one of the decisive factors to make us stay in this league.